All right, hey, we're gonna do a video that I am dying to do. My man Barack Obama, the best president we've ever had in history in this country. I love this man. I miss him so much. We got this flaming hot Cheeto in office, and we miss you. We really miss you, Obama. We miss the integrity. We miss the poise. We miss how you dealt with things. And today we're gonna watch Obama respond to a heckler. I gotta give this man his credit. We miss him. We miss you. Let's do it.
We're going to make our country more secure. We'll strengthen our families, and most importantly, we will live up. Most importantly, we will live up. Most importantly, we will live up to our character as a nation.
I need your help. There are thousands of
That's exactly what we're talking about.
Why they're here, you dummy. But you know what's funny? He was the one president in history that was interrupted so much, and he respected the people that he would literally listen to what they had to say. Even if he was interrupted. He loved the American people so much that he understood the line that he walked on, first of all, with white people, because anything you do, for some reason, like when he said the cops acted stupidly and things like that, when, you know, white people, the poll with white people goes down all of a sudden, but, you know, white people did vote on him. I'm not talking about all white people, but there's a significant group of white people that didn't really vote on him because they actually liked him. They just wanted to shut the black community up, which is why they're like, oh, or some of them are probably just lying, but you gotta think about it. Hispanics, whites, if enough whites do it, enough Hispanics, blacks, you know, you have a good majority of the vote of the country when, you know, a lot of people rock with you, but that's not here nor there. I'm arguing with the comment section. I need to stop doing that bullshit, but he was a very poised president.
every single day.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here.
Use your executive order to halt deportation for all 11.5 undocumented immigrants in this country right now. We agree that we need to pass comprehensive immigration reform. At the same time, you have a power to stop deportation for all undocumented immigrants.
Actually, I don't. And that's why we're here.
I need your help.
Okay.
Stop deportation!
Thank you. All right.
And you want to know what's hilarious, right? A lot of people were like people act like this is a gotcha moment, right? Where with Barack Obama, that he deported more immigrants than Donald Trump is doing right now, right? And that he was consistent with it. So why are people like, you know, so against it? But it was funny because if you go back, the conservatives were extremely against it at the time when he was doing this. And they were using these kind of videos to say, oh, Barack Obama's a terrible president. Now all of a sudden they're for deportations because Trump wants it. That's neither here nor there. We know it's just a semantic game of, you know, conservative versus liberal conversation. Here's the part that's extremely interesting though, right? Trump has passed a bunch of extreme executive orders, and a lot of them can't do shit. Obama straight told you, like, executive orders can't do what you think they can do. That person thought that an executive order can stop the deportations. I guess it probably could, because Trump's executive orders are definitely going through. So I wonder what would happen if Obama would have decided to stop the deportation with an executive order. He'd been burned at the stake, man. They wouldn't allow that.
What I'd like to do... No, don't worry about it, guys. Okay, let me finish. How about... these guys don't need to go. Let me finish. I respect the passion of these young people. Because they feel deeply about the concerns for their families.
All right.
Now, what you need to know, when I'm speaking as President of the United States, and I come to this community, is that if, in fact, I could solve all these problems without passing laws in Congress, then I would do so. But we're also a nation of laws. That's part of our tradition. And so the easy way out is to try to yell and pretend like I can do something by violating our laws. And what I'm proposing is the harder path, which is to use our democratic processes to achieve the same goal that you want to achieve. But it won't be as easy as just shouting. It requires us lobbying and getting it done. So
that's a president, man. Yes, I understand. I get it. We are a nation of laws. We have to do immigration, right? We have to get we have to get a process going with immigration that's effective, right? The funny thing is, when Obama did that, I want you to understand something under Trump right now. That massive deportation that he's doing right now, it's gonna lead to the same problem. Obama did a massive deportation. He fixed on the side of getting immigrants in and out of the country, he fixed that problem. But it came back under Trump and came back under Biden. Because it's a problem that you're just throwing a Band-Aid on and not coming up with the full solution. The solution that we need is to have an immigration system that makes it more an effective immigration system where people can cross the border fairly, easily, and without that much of a complication. That's what we need. We are a nation of immigrants. There's absolutely no reason why we can't have that. Now, to the white people that don't like all the immigrants coming to the country because of the great replacement theory. Hear me when I say this. The more immigrants that come into the country, the more Americanized they're going to become. You can even look at the Haitians in Springfield right now, right? They're becoming more and more Americanized. They're building businesses. They're doing all the things that Americans do. People in that community are now starting to love them. Notice how the conversation about the Haitians went completely away because the people in the community are starting to get close to their culture. And they're becoming more Americanized, just like everyone else who ever crossed the border ever in a nation of immigrants. So within all that being said, just give it time and everything will be better. But I love this president for that, man. As I miss this guy so much. I'm just playing. Start crying. He needs to come back. Yeah, we wish he could come back. That's our president.
For those of you who are committed to getting this done, I am going to march with you and fight with you every step of the way to make sure that we are welcoming every striving, hard-working immigrant who sees America the same way we do. As a country where no matter who you are or what you look like or where you come from, you can make it if you try. And if you're serious about making that happen, then I'm ready to work with you. But it is going to require work. It is not simply a matter of us just saying, we're going to violate the law. That's not our tradition. But the great thing about this country is we have this wonderful process of democracy, and sometimes it is messy, and sometimes it is hard. But ultimately, justice and truth win out.
Exactly.
That's always been the case in this country. That's going to continue to be the case today.
Exactly. Something Donald Trump knows nothing about. He's just breaking the law, not trying to listen, and that's the problem that everybody has with the whole conversation. Oh shit, hold on.
Ned's excited for his...
That's the problem that everybody's having with the whole conversation of Trump. Obama did it the legal way. Trump is doing it in a way where it's not 100% legal. He's violating the laws. You know, what's even stupider now, this is random, right? He's starting to say, oh, I don't like what Putin's doing. Putin has lost his mind. Putin has always been what he is right now. Idiot. Like, duh, Putin's not going to listen. Putin never was trying to listen. But anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to say that at random. I'm out. Peace.